Hey everybody, this is the last section in this first unit, and it's about parent functions. So it's all about learning the basic function and then doing transformations from there. Here's where it started. This is the kind of activity that you're going to be doing in Desmos. I did this. I've got this set up in Desmos. First one says graph f of x equals x equals x plus 3. And f of x equals x minus 5 in the standard viewing window. So, on the Desmos calculator that we've got, you can see where I've got x plus 3, and x minus 5. I've got two more that is on the B section of this. So, we've got this graphed. That's your basic parent function, f of x equals x. When we do x plus 3, whoops, don't want to zoom out, I want to zoom in. It goes 1, 2, 3, up for your x plus 3. X minus 3, turn that on, and it's down 5. So that's the translation of moving it up 3 or down 5. Okay? Even though your parent function is right there. The number 2 one said to graph this and what happened here. Well, if you notice, this right here was just a standard up 1 over 1 slope. Now we've got up 3 over 1. So this was stretched in this direction. It's just much steeper. I'm going to take these off so don't confuse us. Whoops, I want that one back on. There's your parent function. There's your steep graph. If we graph this one, that is up 1 over 2, and it's a much less steep graph. Okay? So it's not stretched up and down anymore, stretched vertically. All right. So, that was this first slide. And what happens? The absolute value function is a v, and it's the absolute value of x. And it always graphs exactly the same way. A slope of 1 on each side. Up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1. Even though this is a negative 1 slope. Still the same graph. And this one I had for you to go to Desmos.com and graph these and check them out. When you actually do it yourself, it makes a whole lot more sense. Okay, so instead of having the x here, we had, let's see if I can get it in there. It's a little bit below the line. It's right below the x down here if you're looking for it. That's the absolute value of x. I'm going to take that x out. Okay. And then we had the absolute value of x plus 3. Okay. All right, let me take this out and do that again. Absolute value of x plus 3. All right. Then we put the whole thing here. Instead of minus 5, I did minus 2. But we put the whole thing in absolute value. Okay. Turn these off so they don't confuse. But when I was graphing that over there, I start out with the parent absolute, the absolute value of x. I'm going to take that and move it up 3 for the absolute value of x plus 3. And then when it's inside, I move it right 2 for the absolute value of x minus 2. So you've got the 3 different ones. Absolute value of x, which is this black one. Okay, the absolute value of x plus 3, which is right there, the red one. And then the absolute value of the x minus 2, which is over here, it's the blue one. So you've got the different movements that it makes right there. Let me do one more here for you. I'm going to do the absolute value of x minus 2, x minus 2, and then close that absolute value, plus 3. All right, that's very interesting right there because that's that green one. Goes over 2 and then up 3. So x minus 2 plus 3 has a vertex of 2, 3. All right, and the very last one we had was 2 times the absolute value of x. So 2 times the absolute value of x. Make it again. All right. That's right there. It's much steeper than the other ones were. I'll show you. Turn those off. See how your parent function looked like this? And this one was much steeper. So, this graph right here, I definitely wanted you guys to see what was going on, but these are going to actually be a lot more of you working through these notes than me giving you the notes, because I definitely want you to check these out. Okay, and you do these right here and see what happens. Probably create a discussion, or I may have you do an inbox. But I will go over these translations, this on another video. I just would like to really see what you guys get done with that Desmos.